Good evening, students. The first lesson, last portion of the first lesson, that is the importance of the study of sociology or the importance of a sociology. Here, the importance of sociology here mainly eight points. First one, a scientific study of society. Second one, a social nature of man. Third one, a social institutions. Fourth one, a social planning. And fifth one, a social solving social problems. Sixth one, applied sociology. Seventh one, dignity of man. And last one, a study of a culture. So the first one, a scientific study of a society. Here, the sociology is a recent origin. It has made remarkable progress. The rapid pace in which it has made progress is due to its relevance and importance. Sociology first started in Europe and spread to America. Now it has taken roots in the developing countries. Though economic need is a primary need, having satisfied this need, people give importance to psychological and social needs. So, sociology is gaining importance day by day. Its importance are first one, a scientific study of a human society. Here, sociology has made possible the scientific study of society. Before the emergence of sociology, there were observations by philosophers, lawmakers, administrators, historians, and politicians about various aspects of a society. So, these observations were neither systematic nor scientific. With the development of sociology, the study of society is taken up with all its explanations. In this process, sociologists have developed various concepts, propositions, and theories. Sociologists have also developed various methods and techniques of social research. Here, sociologists also becoming quantified. Sociologists are trying to apply sociometry and other methods to measure social relationships. So, this is what a scientific study of a society. And second one, social nature of man. Here, sociology in its attempt to make a scientific study of society that focuses on social nature of man. Society consists of individuals, so it is essential to study the nature of man. Such a study deals with the man's need to live in groups of various types, maybe small group or big group or a two members group or a one man's group. The sociologist examines the relationship between an individual and society in terms of man's motives, attitudes, his beliefs or values, leaderships, etc. So, this relationship has given rise to a separate branch in sociology, that is a social psychology, social um, physiology. Social psychology studies the man in a group. And third point indicates that social institutions. Here, institutions are the established forms of procedures. Man by continued group living develops many institutions. The importance of sociology is manifested by its study of these social institutions. Institutions like family, marriage, education, state, industry, or religion, etc., have lasting relations with the man. He is greatly influenced by these institutions and his character is molded by institutions like family and school, controlling the behavior in society ಅಂತೇಳಿ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. ಸಮಾಜದಲ್ಲಿ ಫ್ಯಾಮಿಲಿ ಮತ್ತು ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ತಪ್ಪು ದಾರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗುವುದನ್ನ ಕಂಟ್ರೋಲ್ ಮಾಡ್ತದೆ. ಹಿಯರ್ ಮೇನ್ಲಿ ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ social institutions. Institutions help man function better in society. Continued group having a living brings about changes in these institutions. Sociology studies the origin, changes, and the future of these institutions. And fourth one, social planning. Here, social planning is essential for the improvement of any society. Planning helps us to determine the most efficient means for reaching the goals of society. Sociological knowledge is essential for understanding and planning of society. For example, if a country wants to decrease birth rate, economic factors alone cannot achieve it. The social factors such as family organization, customs, values have to be taken into consideration. In India, we have 5-year plans and other planned projects for the development of the country. So social planning has been made easier by sociology. Though the sociologist himself does not make policies, he makes available to the policy maker the findings of his study, which would be one among the many factors to be considered in planning or a social planning. Thus, sociology is often considered a vehicle of a social reform and social reorganization. Planning making ಯೋಜನೆಗಳನ್ನು ನಿರ್ಮಿಸುವಂಥದ್ದು ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲಿ ಯಾವ ಯಾವ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿದೆ ಆ ಸಮಸ್ಯೆಗಳಿಗೆ ಸೊಲ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಅನ್ನು ಕೊಡುವಂಥದ್ದು ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ದ ಡ್ಯೂಟಿ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸೋಶಿಯೋಲಜಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆರ್ ಅ ಸೋಷಿಯಲ್ ರಿಸರ್ಚರ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. And solving many social problems. The study of society is useful in solving social problems. Sociology had its origin at a time when the European society was undergoing change and was confronted with the various social and economic problems. Sociology arose as an answer to such problems. Even today, it tries to solve several social problems such as poverty, unemployment, prostitution, family disorganization, crime, delinquency, alcoholism, and drug addiction. Sociology makes a careful analysis of these problems by studying their causes and effects and suggests necessary solutions to them. However, sociologists by themselves cannot solve the problems. They make available their findings and knowledge to the planners and administrators who in turn use them to solve social problems. And next one, sixth one, applied sociology. Here, sociology has become a professional subject. Sociologists are employed in the fields such as social relations, social work, and social welfare. They are also employed in educational institutions, industry, city planning, advertising, social counseling, communications, and in research institutes. Sociology has become a teaching subject in colleges and universities. Sociologists are playing a greater role in underdeveloped countries. In these countries, economic development depends a great deal on non-economic factors. The social factors such as family, relations, or a caste, or a religion, customs, and traditions. And dignity of man, improving a personality or a status or his fame in society. Dignity of man. Sociology is not satisfied with the mere study of society, but it is concerned with the dignity of man. In a world which is full of social problems, it not only tries to solve social problems, but tries to change the attitudes towards human beings. It has helped people to be broad-minded and tolerant towards the differences based on caste, color, and creed. It helps to reduce social distance among people and fosters brotherhood of human beings. And lastly, study of culture. Culture is an important aspect of any society. Sociology, by studying societies, also studies cultures. Sociology helps to acquire knowledge not only about our society, but also about other societies. With a rational approach provided to us by sociology, we are able to understand various aspects of culture such as language, customs, traditions, mores, institutions, values, religions, and ideologies. Often people consider their own culture as superior to that of others. This behavior pattern is known as ethnocentrism. So sociology makes us less ethnocentric by trying to make us understand other cultures. Though originally sociology started studying modern societies, it now also studies primitive societies and their cultures. Therefore, thus the sociology is useful subject studying society scientifically in all its aspects, human nature, society and culture, etc. In this process, it tries to uphold human dignity in its practical aspect. It remedies social problems and strives for a human welfare. This much about importance of sociology. Importance of sociology. This is the last portion of this lesson, first lesson, principles of sociology. So we will next class we will uh, uh, explain about second lesson. Now we will end the meeting, right?